I headed to the lake house to unwind for the weekend, but the kitchen and living room were gutted for renovation. My mom said, "We're redoing it for your brother and his wife." I pulled out my property deed and called my lawyer. The next day, my entire family got a big surprise. Can you imagine walking into your own home, your sanctuary, and finding it utterly destroyed? Not by a natural disaster, not by some random act of vandalism, but by the people you trusted most, your own family. And the kicker? They did it all to give my house to my brother. Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that one. Just after noon on a Friday, I pulled my car into the gravel driveway of my lake house. After months of grinding on a massive deal, I was absolutely craving 3 uninterrupted days of silence, lake views, no work emails. This place, 2 hours outside Austin, was my sanctuary, a reward for all that suffocating pressure. But the moment I opened the front door, I knew something was terribly, terribly wrong. Dust. It filled the air, thick and choking. The living room I had carefully furnished with cream sofas and vintage photographs? Gone. Completely gone. In its place, exposed beams, torn drywall, construction equipment scattered across what used to be gleaming hardwood floors. My sneakers crunched on debris as I stepped forward, and my chest just tightened. The kitchen was even worse. The custom cabinets I'd saved 3 years for? Ripped out. Gaping holes in the walls. Those beautiful marble countertops I'd just installed last spring? Shattered pieces all over the floor. My vintage farmhouse sink, the one I'd driven 4 hours to San Antonio to find, was just missing. Instead, there was a concrete mixer and stacks of new cabinetry still in their boxes. I stood there, absolutely frozen, trying to process what my eyes were seeing. This was my house. I bought it 5 years ago with my own money, my own down payment, my own mortgage payments every single month. I spent countless weekends driving back and forth, choosing paint colors, refinishing the dock, planting flower beds. My phone was already in my hand when I heard footsteps on the porch. "Bella, sweetie, you're here early." My mother stepped through the doorway, her usual bright smile faltering the moment she saw my face. Behind her, my father, looking uncomfortable. "What happened to my house?" My voice came out barely a whisper. My mom waved her hand dismissively, stepping carefully around a pile of broken tiles. "Oh, don't worry about the mess. The contractor said they'll have everything cleaned up by next month. It's going to look absolutely beautiful when it's finished." "Finished? Mom, what are you talking about? Who authorized this?" She blinked at me, genuinely confused by my reaction. "Well, we did, honey. Your father and I. We've been planning this renovation for months." I pulled out my phone, scrolling frantically through her recent texts. Dozens of messages, but they were all the usual stuff. Nephew's baseball, Sunday dinner, cousin's wedding. Nothing, absolutely nothing, about demolishing my house. There's nothing here. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.